The Crucian Christmas Festival. Yeah, it's that time of the year. So, let me check this out. Irie, so, to understand why we celebrate it in this time of the year or why we celebrate it at all, we gotta go back to like the 1800s. Right around the emancipation when General Butthole with other leaders went and fought for our freedom, the now known laborers, they got granted a license, right? A permit to go to other estates because, mind you, they fought for the freedom, but they weren't really free still. But in Christmas time and New Year's, they would be able to go to other plantations and have fun. And what they did, they played music. They also did theater, which I thought was hilarious because they would cover themselves up in different paints or whatnot, masquerades, and they would mock their plantation owners. But they did that so that just in case the owners them catch on that they were being mocked, well, they would have a hard time guessing who it was. I thought that was pretty funny. Now, don't get me wrong. Like prior to the 1800s, like the slaves, they still enjoyed their times here and there, and they had little serenades back then as well. But it wasn't after the 1848 revolution that then they officially got like their little license and they could actually go out there in their freedom and enjoy their time with relatives and other friends. But anyways, so now we fast forward, and there was always like little parties and serenades and whatnot like that. But the first official central like government-sponsored big festival was held in St. Thomas in 1912. Now, to be fair, it was Valentine's Day, 1912. They did it until 1914, and then World War I, and all of that happened, so it stopped. We fast forward again now, almost 40 years, and here comes Mr. Ron de Lugo, who was a big radio personality in WSTA, and he advocated a lot for our heritage and traditions, and he didn't, like now, we don't want to lose it. So, with his efforts, along with the Women League of St. Croix and many others, they helped formalize what we celebrate as the Crucian Christmas Festival in 1952 in St. Croix. That same year in St. Thomas, it was also formulated. Now, St. Thomas celebrates theirs around the ending of like April into May. We celebrate ours in accordance to our history, in which back then they celebrated it in this same time. So when I had down there partying and you seeing masquerades and mokajumbis, just know that a couple hundred years ago, they did the same thing in a different time when it was a lot rougher. So y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all be safe. And I'll catch you on the next one,